Hello Bakugan Brawlers and welcome to another Bakugan video. Today I'm gonna be showcasing my completed bind system Bakugan collection. And just to clarify before the video starts, there are in total 8 of the different type of bind system Bakugan. These are Jigen Dragon, Zeta Municus, Go Garu, Gaga Horse, Jeba Fudu, Ogre Leonis, Lasho Falco, and Bujin Dragon. The remaining that are released are different variations of the same type of Bakugan. So over here I have 12 of my bind system Bakugan, and obviously 8 of them are completed, and the other 4 are just different variants. So in this video I'll be doing a short review on each one of these Bakugan. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first up I have here Aqueous Go Garu, one of the first bind system Bakugan that was ever shown in the anime series. He belongs to a character called Neville, and you often see Neville pair up Go Garu with Gaga Horse. Gaga Horse is Pirates and Go Garu is Aqueous. These are the 2 first bind system Bakugan that was shown in the anime. And also a fun fact, Gaga Horse was the first ever bind system Bakugan that I ever got all the way back in 2014. And this Go Garu over here is the latest bind system Bakugan that I got, and that was just a couple of months ago. And now I combine them together. This Bakugan is now Go Horse. I would like to make a Gaga Garu, so I would bind them together. And now over here is Gaga Garu. And this is how they look like popped out. Go Horse and Gaga Garu. They have a few manual parts. And also another thing about binding Bakugan, not only they change the way of your rolling, sphere attack and defense, also there are few cards that give benefit for certain type of bind system Bakugan, so they are very customizable. So the Garu part has 660 Gs, same with the horse part, 660 Gs. So these are the first 2 bind system Bakugan. Next up I have over here the 4th evolution of the Dragon line, which is Jigen Dragon. This Bakugan belongs to Haribaru, the main protagonist in the Bakutech series. And he is also quite a cool Bakugan, as it comes with this ring which you can change it into 4 different modes. If you guys want to watch an in-depth video, I would highly recommend you to check out my Jigen deck review, as I went through this in more detail. So this is Jigen Dragon in the open form with its wings flapping and its back tail, which is a manual part. He has 700 Gs, and this is the bind system effect for Jigen Dragon. Next up I have over here a Subterra bind system Bakugan called Jeba Fudu. This Bakugan belongs to a leg, and this bind system Bakugan is also special as it has double magnets, as you're gonna see in a moment when it's open. So this is Jeba Fudu in the open form, only a few manual parts being its mouth and the 2 hind feet. And as you can see, this is the back part of the magnet, this is the front part. So you can see this is the front over here, and the back also has a magnet just like that. And also another special thing, that if you take the Jeba part and attach it with your other bind system Bakugan, it could give you much better defense just because of the additional magnet. And this Jeba Fudu has 680 Gs. Next up I would review both of them together because they belong to the Griff brother, and Ogre Leonis is the final evolution of the Leonis line, and Lasho Falco is the final evolution of the Falco line. This Bakugan belongs to Sho Griff, and this one Co-Griff. And this is how they both look like popped out. Lasho Falco has a few manual parts, being its wings extensions on the front and back, and Ogre Leonis only has its hind feet extend a bit more outwards. So both of them are very highly detailed, and they look really beautiful, especially Lasho Falco. They both have 710 Gs. This is how Lasho Leonis would look like combined, and Ogre Falco. And if you guys watch the anime series, you could see both of them being binded with each other quite often. And now with the rare and one of the most popular bind system Bakugan being Darkus Zeta Municus, the final Municus evolution line. This Bakugan belongs to Raichi. So this is Zeta Municus in the closed form, purple front and the Zeta part being white. And this is Zeta Municus in the open form, its manual parts being its feet and extra horns. And Zeta Municus has a printed G power of 700, but the Zeta part can give you an extra 10, 20, 40 or 200 Gs added to 700. Just what an awesome looking Bakugan. And now on to the final bind system Bakugan before we go to the different variants. This is Bujin Dragon. It is the final evolution of the Dragon line, and the back part being Bujin, the front part being Dragon. And the special thing is that this Bakugan is translucent, as you can kind of see it when it's closed, but it would be better shown when it's open. This Bakugan, it comes with the Bakutech Arena, the final one to be exact. Oh, and also a special thing is that its ring is red color, different from the gold yellowish color from the Jigen Dragon set. This is Bujin Dragon open with no need for any manual parts. It has a very good printed G power of 720 Gs, and now binding them separately, you can see that it's clearly a translucent Bakugan, both the Bujin part and the Dragon part. And this Bakugan is also quite rare, and it's a very beautiful Bakugan just to have in the collection. A very nice one. And also stay tuned that I will be reviewing some of these Bakugan in more depth in the upcoming future. And now first with the variants I have, this is from the Bakuganbakutech deck. It is a very rare deck, and for sure I'll be doing a video on this in the future. So we have over here Jigen Garu, the back part being Jigen and the front Garu. And over here we have Jeba Dragon in Darkus, and in Chaos we have Go Fudu. And another cool thing about this deck is that it comes with its own special gray color ring. So we have here the gray from the Gon deck, the red from Bujin Dragon, and the yellow from the regular Jigen Dragon. And now here are all of them opened, laid down on the floor. I kept it in the floor because they are quite big to handle all together. So I left the Jigen part down just to demonstrate how it looked like. So this is Jigen Garu, and it is the weakest from the bunch, but quite powerful for a Bakutech Bakugan, being 700 Gs. Just what a beautiful Bakugan. Next up we have here Jeba Dragon, obviously with double magnet. Like I mentioned earlier, the Jeba part has its own magnet on the back. And this is the strongest from the bunch with 720 Gs. Another really beautiful Bakugan. And lastly we have over here Go Fudu, the middle from all of them, 710 Gs, Chaos. Very beautiful also. I like the gold white accents together. They look really nice. And now on to the final bind system Bakugan I have, which is also a variant. This is Go Dragon, and it is Pyrus, but although being blue and white, it is just Pyrus. This Bakugan came with the Dorathron set. I'll also do a more in-depth video on him and Dorathron in the future. And this set also comes with the yellow ring, but they are identical with the Jigen Dragon set, both of them being a goldish yellow color. And this is Go Dragon in the open form, the manual part being just its top wings. Go Dragon has 700 Gs on the front part, and the Go part for this set has an additional 20 Gs. So if you bind this Go part to whatever bind system Bakugan, it would automatically give you an additional 20 Gs. So a very cool looking Bakugan, and you guys stay tuned. In the future I will definitely do a in-depth review on this beautiful looking Bakugan. Alright guys, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe and share for more awesome Bakugan content. See you in the next Bakugan video.